friend. My name is Terry Petrovic. I'm an independent brand partner with Nerium International and a national marketing director. I've been in this profession called network marketing or direct sales or relationship marketing full-time for about 20 years. Prior to getting involved with this profession, my background was software. I started out at IBM, climbed the proverbial corporate ladder to success, I thought. And then one day my life absolutely changed. My son was 8 years old. He climbed into my lap one Saturday morning and he asked me a question. And the question was, "Dad, do you still love me?" And I'm like, oh. Stabbed me in the heart. I'm like crying. I was like, "Son, why would you ever say that? Why would you ever ask that question?" And he said with child's innocence, "I just never see you anymore." And that was a defining moment for me. It changed my life. And since my kids have been 8 and 10, they've had 2 full-time stay-at-home parents. That's what this profession has done for me. This is what's possible for you. See, Nerium International is an amazing company. It's a culture built on loving, caring, and sharing. And as we prepare to launch officially in Japan, you're going to see something that most people have never seen before. It's an opportunity that I promise you will change your life if you let it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into the Nerium presentation that the company's approved for Japan. I actually am working and developing an amazing group of leaders right now and attracting an amazing group of leaders right now, both in North America as well as Japan, and we'll continue to do that. One of my key leaders in Japan spent 35 years working for a Fortune 500 company. He's got 15 years experience in this profession, one of the top income earners and leaders in Japan that is so passionate about helping people to create a better quality of life, and that's what Nerium really is all about. So let's take a look at this presentation. Hopefully it'll answer some of your questions that you have. It'll probably create some additional ones. Get with me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions if you're looking to join the team. If you already have a team, get with that leadership team. And if you're local and know people in Japan, I'll connect you with my guy on the ground who's just one of the most amazing human beings I've ever met in my life, and a strong business leader as well. So why Nerium? Why are so many people attracted to Nerium? And why should you want to be one of the first people getting involved with Nerium International in Japan? Well, I think probably one of the most important things is, when you're first involved with a company, an opportunity like this, you're a pioneer, but you're attaching yourself to a company that has a proven track record. Nerium has literally broken every record of every country that we've gone into before, and that's the US, that's Canada, that's Mexico, and Korea. And my guess is that we'll do the same thing in Japan. This is really a ground floor opportunity for you, and we want people to prepare now for when we launch Japan officially. And if you just look at the trends, step outside the box and say, okay, what's Nerium? What have they done? What do they represent? What's their culture? What's their community? And more importantly, what's their business track record? You can see that we did over 10 billion yen our first year with this product. That's the equivalent of $100 million our first year in business with one product, one country. It's amazing. No skincare company's ever done that. No direct sales or relationship marketing company's ever done that. Our second year in business, 23 billion yen. Our third year in business, 42 billion yen. You can kind of see the patterns here of our growth, and success does and leave clues. And when you have a strong product that's based on science with a strong management team, that creates opportunity. And you can see that we reached over $1 billion in cumulative sales in our first 4 years. 54 billion yen in 4 years in 4 countries with just basically 4 products. Again, this is an opportunity that can change your life if you let it. Nerium's vision, I think, is it's just real. Everything that we do is based on real science. There's not a lot of hype in Nerium. There's a lot of excitement in Nerium because the products really are breakthrough products. I'm 58, I'm gonna be 59 in July, and I had 2 estheticians recently guess my age is 38 years old. I love the fact that when you use these products, you're actually turning back the clock. Nerium actually has a proven business model, and it's changing people's lives. I don't care what you do for a living or what you've done for a living. It's not about where you are. More importantly, it's about where you want to go. It's interesting. I was talking to an image consultant this morning, and she's super busy, as most people are. She said, "What do I need to do?" And I said, "Well, let's simplify things. I want you to read 10 pages of a good book a day." This book, The Slight Edge, which comes in your starter pack, which the founder of the company, Jeff Olson, wrote this book back in 2005, which is when I read it for the first time. And The Slight Edge is really a philosophy that teaches you to take baby steps consistently and persistently over a long period of time with a good attitude to create success. So whether we want to lose weight or run a marathon or build a successful Nerium business, we need to focus on the little things. So I told her, read 10 pages of a good book a day and talk to 2 people today about our product or our business. You see, the mantra and the mission, the vision of the company is just those 3 words. It's make people better. Because when you do that and you help people become a better version of themselves, they're obviously going to become more successful and happier. It just kind of makes sense, and I love that. And it comes from this guy right here, Jeff Olson. He is an amazing leader in the space of personal growth, personal development. He's a tremendous student there. He actually created a magazine called Live Happy. You can check livehappy.com. But it comes on this fundamental philosophy of the slight edge, of taking these little baby steps. And it's taking those little steps over a long period of time that creates success. And it attracts amazing people. Like Peter Dale here, our general manager for Japan. And he's hand selected and picked each of his individual employees to help us not only in the launch, because that's an exciting time, but it's to create a business that creates secure, stable income that truly will last generations. And we believe in doing the right things for the right reasons. And as you learn more about Nerium, you're going to see that. And Nerium is going to do everything as best we can to make this the perfect company. Peter has done a phenomenal job in terms of not only understanding the culture and the community, but he's been with us now for well over a year. And again, not only selected the people, but created an environment, a brand center, if you will, that will allow you and your team, as we continue to grow and as we continue to support your customers and your brand partners, which is brand partners, our lingo for distributor, as we grow to build something that will be significant for years to come. Do we have credibility? Does Nerium have credibility? Gosh, all you have to do is go online and look at Nerium in the news, and you see we've been on the covers of most major magazines, from US Weekly to Glamour Magazine in Mexico, Cosmopolitan Magazine, LA in Quebec. When you have a product and it works this good, everybody wants it. And as a result, there's massive consumer demand. Now, just look at a couple of things here. Can you imagine a company that is just 4 years old and actually is ranked #1 in consumer products and services? Now, some of you might be familiar with a product or technology called Fitbit. Well, in the US, that company in the Inc. 500 was ranked number 30. Nerium, this company that we're talking about today, was ranked #1 for consumer products and services. It had over 16,000% growth. You know what I call that? I call that an absolutely beautiful thing, and you are in the right place at the right time, my friend. And you know what? That doesn't come very often, but you have an opportunity to take advantage of these breakthrough scientific products, but also this opportunity. One of the things that I think will always be popular is, youth and, helping people to look younger and feel better. And we're launching into Japan with a subset of our products. Now, we only have 5 in the US. So we're launching in Japan day 1 with our flagship foundational products for the face as well as the body. I'll talk a little bit more about our night and our day cream, but also our body contouring cream as well. And I think when, for example, myself, 58, almost 59, I love looking and feeling younger. Doesn't everybody? Even my daughter, who's 29, when she introduces this product to me, she says, "Dad, everybody wants to maintain their youth." And it just might kind of make sense. So when we look at our core product, again, it's the Age Essential Night and Day Creams with the Optimera Plus formula. You'll be able to diminish the appearance of fine lines from dryness, improve the moisture of your skin. So your skin, we call it the Nerium glow. Your skin just looks amazing. We'll help you improve the appearance of uneven skin tone and even protect against those environmental conditions that really cause the skin to not look as young and youthful as possible. It's an amazing product, and again, it's a 1-2 combo for night and day. Now that's for your face. Now for your body, the body contour cream, again, it's the Optimera formula, is amazing. It's going to help smooth, tighten, tone up places on your body. So any place that you want to have a little extra firmness on your skin or tighten, this is the product that you'll want to use. For optimal results, you use it twice a day. One of the things that my wife talked about is that it really moistened her skin, so it felt soft, especially where we live here in North Carolina. In the summer times, even the winters, it's really, really dry. Now, all the products that Nerium has, it's based on real science, not hypothetical science, but breakthrough innovation and age-caring products. And years, decades of research go in the formulation of this product. And again, stepping outside the box, you look at the sales and look at the consumer demand, you can see we have something special here, and it works. Now, one of our partners is Cigna Biosciences, and you can Google them and check out their website and look at the science behind it. But Cigna actually comes from and originates out of Princeton University here in the U.S. Dr. Jeffrey Stock. I mean, you don't get any better in terms of the clinician or the scientific world than Princeton University. And Dr. Jeffrey Stock and his son Max here that you see in the center are just amazing scientists. But you know what? They're amazing people. They fell in love with the culture of Nerium, and they wanted to tie in, the culture that they had with the culture of who we are, because it was a perfect fit. And again, because of that relationship, now we have exclusive global rights to distribute their products, which is an amazing honor and privilege. This product here, SIG 1273, Dr. Jeffrey Stock spent 20 years researching this and formulating it, and actually created a proprietary molecule that is in many age-caring products today. And it targets the visible signs of aging and the trouble spots of the aging process. This is what everybody wants. So when you look at our products, yes, they're very simple, and I can promise you this, my projection, these products will be revolutionary in Japan. Yes, they're based on science, but you know what's more important than that is they get results. Consumers will want this. Here you can see the product prices, the 12,000 yen, that's the distributor or the preferred customer pricing, and the retail is 16,000 yen. Very affordable products. Each and every one of these products, you and everybody that you know, love, and care about can take full advantage of. And they will love the results of this. Even better for your customers, and Nerium is kind of unusual in the fact that we're very customer focused. Each one of your customers could get the night cream or the body contouring cream, or all three products, and as a preferred customer. And if they refer 3 people who order what they order, the next month their products are free. I don't care where you live, if you're in Japan, you're in the US, you're in Korea, you're in Mexico, free is good. This is one of those unique things that Nerium has done that really sets us apart from a business standpoint, but also from a consumer standpoint. Every customer and every brand partner, I think every person wants to get amazing products at the lowest possible price. Well, you don't get it any cheaper than free. And we have a compensation plan that tells you about all the idiosyncrasies of how that program works, and I have some YouTube videos you can check out as well. But if you're watching this, my guess is you want the benefits of the product, but it's the quality of life and the opportunity that really stands out. So why network marketing? Well, it's a $182 billion industry. In Japan, you may or may not know, is the 3rd largest market in the world. in Nerium, so it's a perfect fit for us to go into Japan with these breakthrough products. We sell our products through word of mouth. It's the referral, and you have an opportunity to make as low or as much as you want, full-time career incomes. Whatever you bring to the marketplace is what you're going to be compensated for. Yeah, I tell people all the time, I'm 100% unemployable by choice. I just love doing what I do because every single day I get to change people's lives. Imagine for a second that you build a successful business in Japan, and then it branches out to the US or maybe next year into Europe. You can actually make money while you're sleeping. That, my friend, is a beautiful thing. So the partnership that my leader in Japan and myself are building right now, and what we're tracking, are just some amazing people that want to be part of this culture, part of this community. They love the fact that the mission of Nerium is 3 words: it's make people better. And we have some amazing products. Now, technology, you can pretty much run your whole business from your smartphone. This is one of the most tech-savvy companies that I've ever seen. We have something called the Nerium Edge that gives you, lead capture pages. It gives you phone apps that, you can send people videos and educational information. We have a Go Show app that's got all the presentations that's automatically synchronized with the company. And that's one of the magic things. Slide Edge, again, Jeff Olson. Everybody's following the same system. Now, I've been in different companies before, and it's like every top leader has their own way of doing the business. No, Nerium doesn't play any of those games. They want everybody to do what duplicates and everybody doing the same thing. That's what's going to allow you to build a business in Japan, in the US, and Colombia, South America when we open there later this year, or Hong Kong when we open up there later this year. It's a smart way to build a business, and my opinion is that we have one of the most lucrative compensation plans on the planet, paying out 14 different ways. We have the retail profit, we've got the customer acquisition where you get new customers, we've got differential bonuses where your leadership level is here, a brand new person here, and then you make the difference. We acquire a new brand partner, we make commissions there, and then we've got all kinds of leadership bonuses. You can actually get paid 5 times a month with this company. We have weekly checks and monthly checks. It's absolutely amazing. Everything is based on your ability and your contribution to the marketplace. So let's talk a little bit about acquiring customers. We have the very obvious retail profit, the difference between retail and wholesale. A lot of customers are just going to want to test the product, see if it works for them, and then they'll become what's called a preferred customer, meaning they order every single month. So we have customer acquisition bonuses when you bring on a brand new customer who orders every month, and we have the personal customer commissions ranging from 10 to 25%. Again, very, very lucrative for building a customer base that orders every month anywhere in the world, by the way, that we're open. Smart business plan. Now, if you want to build an organization, and again, if you're watching this, my guess is that you do, you'll actually earn what's called PAC bonuses, and I'll talk a little bit more about the PACs and the startup options in just a second. Differential bonuses, and the only thing about differential bonuses that you really need to understand, and the compensation plan, which I'll put a link to in the description below, is the difference between your leadership level and their leadership level. You actually earn the difference, okay? Very, very lucrative for making commissions that way. And then we have the same thing for customer acquisition bonuses or CAB bonuses. The difference between your team members bringing in preferred customers and their leadership level and your leadership level. It's a very smart, very lucrative plan. Now, this is another just a breakthrough product that I think, or program that Nerium has. It's called Nerium Gives Back. And what this really means is that every time you acquire a preferred customer who orders every month, or every time you acquire a new brand partner who purchases a startup kit, you're actually going to be rewarded in points. From a simplistic standpoint, imagine like this. Every time you sign up a customer, you make a commission, you get a free product. Every time you sign up a brand partner, you make a commission, you get a free product. But it's translated in terms of points. This is brilliant. Again, it's paying you more for what you should be doing every single day. Pretty amazing. So let's talk a little bit more about your long-term potential here. if you just want to get your products for free, you can sign up some preferred customers. That's great. If you want to start leveraging and making a part-time income, you want to build a little team, but if you want to make what I consider a lifestyle or quality life or even career income, that's where we talk about building a network. That's probably why you're watching this video right now, because as we prepare to launch this summer in Japan, you have an opportunity to be one of the first people to get involved. That is an amazing opportunity, being in the right place at the right time, taking advantage of the momentum that's going to take place, the record-setting sales that are going to take place, and an opportunity to create an amazing quality of life for yourself. We also have, as you bring people on and you work with, my number one leader in Japan, who's got 15 years experience in this profession, one of the most amazing people, you can actually earn coaching commissions. We're going to teach you, coach you, and train you how to build a successful business. So anybody that you personally bring onto the team, you'll actually earn up to a 10% coaching bonus. There's also leadership bonuses. Once you get to the higher levels, called National Marketing Director, which is basically $150,000 in GQV, or group qualifying volume. And I'm not going to get into a lot about the comp plan, but just know that significant rewards for building a team. Check this out though, this is pretty amazing. We have something called a Live Better bonus. This is for the leadership level of National Marketing Director. And again, a National Marketing Director is somebody who has a team that does $150,000 in group sales per month. It starts at over 6 million yen, goes all the way up to over 200 million yen. You can see the differences in all the numbers here and how they're paid out, but this is amazing. This is like gravy on top of all the other commissions that you're making. This is how we develop and attract amazing business people who are so passionate about creating a better quality of life for themselves. And again, you can refer to the compensation plan to get all the details of this. Do you like to travel? Would you like to go around the world to hang out with some amazing people? Well, we have something called the Nerium Lifestyle Club, which are 5-star trips, first class all the way. And you're going to get to meet some of the most amazing people on the planet. These are people who have a vision of creating a better quality of life for themselves. They have a passion for helping other people to create a better quality of life for themselves. Maybe it's that single mom, or the parents who are working 2 or 3 jobs, or maybe it's the person like I was, making a lot of money but never home for their family. You see, you do the fundamentals in Nerium, which is basically reading 10 pages of a good book a day and talking to 2 people a day about our business. You'll get on our roadmap to senior director, and you will, if you teach this, what I'm going to share with you right now, create a significant quality of life for yourself and your friends. So our goals really are: step 1, we want you to get 3 preferred customers. Why? Because we don't want you to have a reoccurring expense every single month. When you get your product for free, that from a consumer standpoint creates retention, and also from a brand partner or distributor standpoint, it's going to create retention as well. So the roadmap to senior director is, one of our first goals is to get those 3 customers and then get 3 brand partners who come in at the starter pack. And when you accomplish that goal in your first 30 days, you're going to make over 20,000 yen. That's pretty cool. And if you sign up 3 people, you have your 3 customers, you're going to be making over 100,000 yen. That's a beautiful thing. So what do we do next? We just do what we already did. Again, that's our second goal. You'll get a free iPad. The iPad is a wonderful tool because it's got all your presentations, all your information to tell the story of Nerium. When you do that, you'll make over 300,000 yen. And you have 60 days to qualify for this. The next step, this is pretty cool and actually pretty easy. You help those first 3 people do what you just did, get a free iPad. Now you've qualified for our Lexus Car Bonus. You have to have a group volume of 12,500 GQV, that's group volume. But look what the potential is here. Over 700,000 yen. That's amazing. And again, you can check out the comp plan for all the details on how to do this. And we will help you reach this goal, and that's our passion. And you can do it pretty quickly. So let's talk about getting started in Nerium. We have 2 options. We have the basic kit for 8,000 yen, no product. I personally don't recommend that to anybody, because if you're getting involved, especially now when we're almost getting ready to launch, and even during the first launching year, Get the starter pack, 66,000 yen. You get 4 bottles of our night cream, you get 2 bottles of our day cream, and you get 1 bottle of our contouring cream. We want you to be a product of the product. And then you get all kinds of tools, applications, websites, free subscription to the Nerium Edge so you can run your business with your smartphone. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I couldn't be anywhere without that Nerium Edge. I absolutely just love that. Then, based on which of the products that you're most excited about, you can get what's called an action pack. So this is the pace. How fast do you want to go? The system that Nerium has, that we've had such amazing success with, is we let people try the product for 5 days. And that's really cool. They get to experience it. So maybe it's the night cream, maybe it's the body cream that you're excited about. So you can get as many of these packs, mix and match, that you want. But this is going to gauge how fast you go. And again, the savings, 48%. Again, if you just sold the product that you got with these kits, you'd make a really, really nice profit. It's kind of a smart way to build this business. So why is getting involved with Nerium right now? Well, we just are beginning the Asian Pacific expansion. And now is really an opportunity for you to just change the quality of your life and position yourself. And you know, success does leave clues. If you look at what we did in Korea, over 4 billion in sales in just 45 days. Never been done before. The numbers sound almost too good to be true. And you know what? It's real, and it can be real for you. You have to take action. You have to get plugged into the system when we officially open. And again, I would be honored and thrilled to have you as part of our team. So Nerium is in the right place at the right time. You, my friend, are in the right place at the right time. Again, look at what we've accomplished in terms of, 10 billion yen our very first year, doing 54 billion by our 4th year. Amazing. We launched EHT, which is a brain mind enhancement formula in Mexico, in Canada, and in South Korea. And we just launched an eye serum here in North America that is unbelievable. Unbelievable is an understatement. And we're expanding. Japan, certainly, Hong Kong, Colombia later on this year. It's the perfect time for you to get involved and to create something for your family that's going to be significant. So I just want to thank you for watching this, and I want to encourage you to climb the mountain with us. Be part of this launch process, summer of 2016. It will change your life, and you will be able to change so many people's lives. You can message me right below this video. Contact me. I would love to answer your questions. Again, if you're already talking to somebody, go work with them. That's cool. There's plenty of people out there. This is an amazing opportunity. It's going to help so many people. But if you are in Japan and you speak English, I'd love to work with you. I'd love to connect you with my #1 leader in Japan as we build this. It's going to set you and your family up literally for a long, long time. My name is Terry Petrovic. Remember this, my friend. You have a choice. Make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, because you absolutely deserve it. Bye-bye for now.